hard truth is RH bagged everyone's gains, both Bitcoin tops, the center tops. He won't return to live stream whether the SEC or not. I don't believe that.
No.
Cardano, dude, the Cardano found's not in the States, bro. He, like I said this earlier on RH. You want to know something that happened? So, okay. The first stream I ever did with Richard was in early 2020. He bagged on me for like 15 minutes about Litecoin.
I remember that.
Yeah. And then he's like, oh, this guy is actually a Hexagon. My bad, dog. Shit on me for like 15 minutes. And then he finally calmed down. It was like, oh, we actually agree with a lot of stuff. Yeah, dude. We're like on the same
You're
team.
like, yeah, don't, you're my hero. Don't kill me.
Yeah. But when I went on the stream, I had no idea that was going to happen. Another thing too, that was back in the day. Like I streamed that on an iPhone. So the reason I got off that stream was like an hour and a half or so.
Your iPhone died.
My iPhone was about to die.
Yeah.
I couldn't stream anymore. So, all right. And then Richard did like a longer stream after that. Like I was going to stream. Richard wanted me to stream with him for like 3 hours.
Yeah.
Couldn't do it. My phone fucking died. I didn't have the tech back then. Okay. Not all the, like now we have like fucking 10 cameras in here, lights.
Hey, we're not all in on one microphone, one camera, or one chair.
I was all in on one phone, and that failed me.
Well, but it also helped.
It also helped. But for people who know, like I did all the original Discord Syndicate streams and all this stuff. Like I was filmed on iPhone. It was all on iPhone, you guys. I used to have this whole jerry rig system. I used to put pillows and stuff like this, and like cords, and like. Eventually, my phone...
I remember you telling Kyle to shut the fuck up. No.
Yeah. Household in high school. Yeah, I remember that stream. Yeah. So, let me put that comment back up. I'm sorry. So the XRP founders did shut the fuck up. They also were for a long time. They were not on social media or anything because they were in active lawsuits. They for sure were, and then spent most of their time not in the States.
Yeah, that's why. I mean, one of the recent videos on Charles Hodgkinson or whatever, he's arguing, it wasn't in an ICO because it was done in Japan instead of in America. And I'm like, I get
it was a Kamato,
but it was one of these things, and Ethereum did the same. But a lot of the times it's not necessarily the jurisdiction of where it was, but it's also where's the jurisdiction of where the people who created it live.
Right.
Because they can still fuck with you wherever you live. And so, it is what it is. I mean, CZ, he was living in Japan back in 2017 when he started Binance.
Right.
But he left there because regulation.
Yep.
Yeah.
So almost every so in that stream, the reason I brought up that Richard Hart stream from a long time ago, I told he's like, so why do you think Richard? Why do you? He asked me, why do you think he sold? Why do you think the founder of Litecoin sold and everything? And I said, because I had gone to a lot of conferences and I've actually talked to Charlie Lee and I talked to some of these people that basically I talked to Charlie Lee's brother as well, who got his exchange stolen by the Chinese government. He had the first crypto exchange in China. It was stolen by the Chinese party members.
Yeah, doing business in China sounds like a great idea.
Great idea. Now, okay, so here's what happened. So something happened in late 2016, 2017, something happened. Every single crypto founder in the Americas fled the Americas. If you stayed in the Americas, they all sold their coins. Jackson Palmer, who made Dogecoin, said he sold all his Dogecoin. He says he hates Dogecoin. Charlie Lee sold his coins. All the founders of Monero left the States. Let me keep going. XRP founders, not in the States. Let me keep going. The Cardano founder left to Mongolia on a vacation. Bro, everybody exit, and the thing is, the reason is because crypto moves so fast you don't notice it. But Vitalik Buterin visited Russia during the same point in time. Should I keep going? I'll keep going. And like I couldn't at the time. I didn't know all this because I didn't piece it. I pieced parts of it, but I would have said this to.
Obvious.
As I would have rebutted this to Richard. I'd be like, Richard, what about this? What about that? Well, that's a lot of steps. Well, if there's a bunch of smoke, there's probably fire.
Yeah, McAfee was fucking on a yacht in international seas half the time.
Yeah, and what I said to him is like, and this is what I was hearing from like whispers and stuff when I went to these conventions, and I talked to a lot of the Litecoin miners. I talked to some Bitcoin miners and stuff. What they were saying is just like the government knocked on everyone's door and told them like cease and desist letters, and then people left the country, and other people just said, "I'm gonna stay here and I'm going to stop repping."
Right.
That's it's not magic. All this happened. One of the only reasons why like the Litecoin founders took so long to sell is because he had Coinbase protecting him for a while. And that's it.
Yeah.
Jackson Palmer didn't have anybody. He had to sell early. Then he went on this whole media storm. And the media put him on. He's like, oh, Dogecoin's bullshit. I hate this stuff. Like his own founder saying he dumped all his tokens and like, come on.
He's scared.
That's what happened.
Yep.
I don't care whether Richard disagrees with me on that. That's actually what happened. Because if you just look at across the whole field, where's the whole US fucking crypto market? We have nobody. All we have is fucking Solana.
And Uniswap.
The Uniswap founder's got a furry butt plug in his ass.
He got the most liquidity and volume and all of crypto on the DEX.
Yeah, but he didn't even make it inside. Like, I don't know. And they put anyway.
All I'm saying is like they tried to hit Uniswap and they failed recently, and then they switched over to basically now they're switching over to Tron.
Yeah, and I still think like, I mean, there's kind of a bit like that's some bitch shit that they took Hex off the main thing. That's some bullshit.
No, of course I'm not saying they're great, for doing that or anything. I'm just saying, yeah, the United States is just scaring away any type of talent, and it's because they think, I mean, it's like Elizabeth Warren saying, oh, once the central bank digital currency comes out, what's the point of Bitcoin? It's like that retarded. Like, yeah. And I think that's what's going to happen in 2024.
Charlie, that almost gave me a brain aneurysm. Holy fuck.
Well, she's Pocahontas too, so.
I am literally 10,000x more Native American than she is. Literally. Oh fuck, man! But
I mean, and the one person who agreed with her on that, Narelle Rubini, has come out with a crypto coin ever since. Yeah. Right? He's like, he said that for years. Like, when central bank digital currency comes out or government stable coins, Bitcoin's going to die, and blah 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 blah. And then now, when that time is coming around the corner, what is Narelle Rubini doing? He's being a consultant for different coins in the market, and it's like, people are retarded. When's the last time that Vitalik Buterin was in the United States? I have no idea. Why hasn't any? Let's just say, watch. It'd be really funny because probably the East Denver conference at some point, right? But that'd be really funny to see. Like, can you imagine we look back, and it's probably not true. He probably was here recently, but like, imagine he's like, you're right. He hasn't been in the States since 2017. Damn, that'd be crazy.